Today's video I would like to introduce a very nice problem of International Mathematical Olympiad Compendium Group. Here is the following setup. So our goal, we are going to calculate the value of this product as k goes from 1 to 14 of cosine k pi over 15. Okay, in fact there is a bunch of ways to evaluate this one. You can use the number complex or any other methods, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use just standard basic formula involving cosine and sine. Okay, let's jump into the solution now. We know sine of 2x equals 2 times is multiplied by sine of x cosine x. Okay, it's very known formula. Okay, let's set s equals pi, as we have here, of cosine k pi, as k goes from 1 to 14, and c equals pi of sine of k pi over 15, as k goes from 1 to the 14. Okay, so as we know, I'm going to make the combination between this expression. So just simply I'm going to multiply this term by this term. I will have c is multiplied by c is giving us the product as k goes from 1 to 14 of cosine k pi over 15 is multiplied by the product as k goes from 1 to 14 of sine of k pi over 15. Okay, so I'm going to write a way to express this one as this one here. So we'll have cs equals cosine, and by distributing this one out I will have cosine pi over 15. I'm going to rearrange and group these two terms, is multiplied by sine of pi over 15. Second term I will have cosine of 2 pi over 15 is multiplied by sine of 2 pi over 15, and all the way down to the last term, which is cosine of 14 pi over 15 is multiplied by sine of 14 pi over 15, like this. These two terms is the same as half of sine of 2 pi over 15. Okay, this pattern is going all the way down to the end. Okay, so this one is giving us the same as half of sine 4 pi over 15, and all the way down to the half of sine of 28 pi over 15. Okay, this term is repeating 14 times. Okay, which means I will have 1 over 2 to the 14. Okay, so this one will be written as s is multiplied by c, which is 1 over 2 is multiplied by 1 over 2, and all the way down to 1 over 2, like this, is multiplied by the sine of 2 pi over 15 is multiplied by sine of 14 of 4 pi over 15 is multiplied by sine of 6 pi over 15, and all the way down to the sine of 14 over 15. Then this is the fourth chunk. The second chunk I will have sine of 16 pi over 15 is multiplied by sine of 18 pi over 15, and all the way down to the sine of 26 pi over 15 is multiplied by sine of 28 pi over 15, like this. Okay, if you take a look carefully at the whole expression is combining the only even numbers. In order to transfer the half of these terms into the odd numbers, we are going to use the trick, because we need the odd numbers as well here. In order to have a nice cancellation here and simplify the expression which is on the left hand side of this equation, we must transfer this one into the odd terms as well. Here is a trick. We have sine of x minus pi equals minus sine of x. I'm going to use this one. Let's apply this one on every two terms, like this. I will have sine of 16 over 15 pi by multiply by minus sine, because I'm replacing x with 16 over 15 pi which is giving us sine of 16 pi over 15 minus pi. I'm going to take off this minus sign and put it here. So I will have 16 pi over 15 minus pi, which is pi over 15, which is minus sine of pi over 15, like this. Okay, after simplification. So this is for this term. For the second term, I will have sine of 18 over 15 pi. I will have the same thing here with minus sine of 18 pi over 15 minus pi, which is giving us a minus. I will have 18 minus 15, which is 3 pi. We'll have minus 3 sine of 3 pi over 15. If you take a look at both terms, the odd terms start showing up with a minus sign. Okay, so if I'm going to calculate the before last term, which is, I will have sine of 26 pi over 15 with minus sign here, minus sign, we'll have minus sine of 26 pi over 15 minus pi. As we know, 26 minus 15, I get 11 pi over 15. For the last term, sine of 28 pi over 15 equals minus sine, okay, of 28 pi over 15 minus pi. So this one I will get 28 over 15 minus 1. I get minus, I will have minus sine of 13 pi over 15. Okay, the terms from sine 16 pi over 15 to sine 28 pi over 15, we have 7 terms. All of them are coming with a minus sign, which is, since we have these terms as odd terms, which means we will have minus sign in the front. Okay, so I'm going to replace all of this information into the second chunk, okay, which are minus sine of pi over 15 is multiplied by sine of 3 pi over 15, and all the way down to the sine of 11 pi over 15 is multiplied by the last term, which is sine of 13 pi over 15, like this. Okay, so if you take a look carefully at the whole expression, we have the second chunk is involving the odd terms, the first chunk is involving the even terms. Okay, I'm going to rearrange and group the odd terms and with even terms in order to get C clearly cancelled out from the left hand side of the equation. Okay, so we'll have S is multiplied by C. It will have 1 over 2 to the 14. With this minus sign, we come here. I'm going to put sine pi over 15 as the first term, which is sine of pi over 15 is multiplied by the second term, which is even term, which is sine of 2 pi over 15 is multiplied by the third term, which is odd, which is sine of 3 pi over 15 is multiplied by the fourth term, which is sine of 4 pi over 15. This one is going all the way down to the sine 13 pi over 15. Sine of 13 pi over 15 is multiplied by the sine, is multiplied by the even term, which is sine 14 over 15. Sine of 14 pi over 15. Now if you take a look carefully at here, this term is a C term, because C term is the same as this one. Okay, which means I'm going to cancel out C from left and right. Then finally I'll get S, which is this one, pi of cosine of k pi over 15, as k goes from 1 to the 14, equals minus 1 over to the 14. Okay, like this. Okay, so I have done with this problem. If you are interested in watching this one, don't forget to support us with your like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you next video. Bye.